In this session, I will show you how to use CHITA to be a highly effective leader. CHITA defines leadership as directing, empowering, and motivating. Directing people to perform activities that support the organization's mission, empowering them with tools and skills to perform the activities better and faster, and motivating them to perform the activities. This definition makes it simple to be an effective leader. It also explains why most people in leadership positions are not effective leaders. What is your company's mission? Organizations are split into different levels. Each level of an organization serves different purposes and plays different roles in determining the direction of the organization. The company mission states the purpose of the organization. The strategic level determines what products or services will be sold and what markets to sell to. The tactical level determines where products or services will be created and the channels of distribution. The operations level is where products or services are created and distributed. CHITA focuses on the operations level. Operations consist of processes. Processes for developing and producing products or services, selling, delivering, and collecting payment for products or services. The operations level is important because this is where all the goods and services we enjoy are created, where all profits, wealth, and gross domestic product are created. Problems or disruptions to operations are costly, and there is immense opportunity for increasing company profits. So, in what direction should an organization's operations move? There's this thing called continuous process improvement. It is an effective way to improve product or service quality, increase throughput in sales, reduce cost, increasing profits and cash flow. From my experience, I've found that if fully implemented, continuous process improvement is an effective direction for an organization's operations. The word "if" is highlighted because most attempts by organizations to create continuous improvement cultures fail. They fail because there is a large upfront investment, and it is driven from the top of the organization downward. So, how important are profits and cash flow to your company? With CHITA, it's easy to create a high-performance continuous improvement culture because there are no large upfront costs to begin the program, and process operators actively participate in the improvement of operations. People have great potential. CHITA utilizes more of that potential. How much do your operators participate in decisions that affect operations in your company? So why should process operators participate in process improvement? Operators have the greatest hands-on working knowledge of the processes. They can provide much of the critical information needed for improving the processes. They offer different perspectives to generate more ideas for improving the processes. Participation will motivate them to support and press for implementation of improvement. How many operators do you have in your company? In which direction would you like them to push? Most of the time, process improvement is best done in small steps because the benefits of improvement can be enjoyed faster. It's easier for the operators to participate. It's easier for all participants to visualize each step. The outcomes are predictable, so there is less risk, and it requires lower upfront cost and investment. Have you ever participated in or witnessed a management drive to improve operations and profits? Were the outcomes of the drive better or worse than expected? The CHITA course and operator workbook were developed to direct, empower, and motivate process operators to improve the processes that they work with daily. The operator workbook introduces operators to basic process improvement tools. CHITA demonstrates to the operators that the tasks they perform are really processes. It explains how the operators will benefit from the better processes and gives them tools they can use to improve processes with confidence. For this leader training, we will study the operator workbook and review the workbook in order to understand all the concepts that will be presented to the operators. Here are the supplies and equipment needed for the operator training sessions. A large whiteboard, a large paper pad on an easel to make lists or draw diagrams that you will want to keep for later reference, several dry erase markers of different colors, one copy of the CHITA operator workbook for each operator, a few pedometers, a projector or large computer monitor to display the PowerPoint training slides. How much would your company need to invest to start the CHITA program? Your company may already have most of this stuff, and your investment may be as low as a few $100s. After you receive your operator workbooks, you can schedule session 1 of the operator training. You need to determine how to break up the operators into groups for the training. The members of each group should work together in the same area of operations. Group size should be taken into consideration. If the group is too large, it may be difficult for all members to participate. If it's a small operation with 10 or less operators, one group should be fine. It's important that everybody participate. You know, there are some people that never stop talking and other people that rarely talk. What I've found is that the quiet people often have valuable insight, so you need to moderate the group to ensure that everybody has a chance to contribute to the conversation. Plan to meet once a week with each work cell or group for 1/2 hour. To minimize disruption, I prefer to have lunch meetings. The company buys the operators lunch, they give up their time. I like lunch meetings because you're not disrupting any production schedules. The processes and any problems or frustrations that the operators have are still on their minds. And when they return to work, what they have learned will be fresh in their minds. Plus, you want their participation to be voluntary. You want them to participate because they want to, not because they feel pressure from their superiors to attend. Once they get a taste of the program, they will want to participate. Tell them you want to hear their ideas for improving their work areas. So how will your operators respond to your invitation to attend a lunch meeting to solicit their ideas? Expect that some will be interested in attending and others will not want to attend. That's okay. Once they hear from the operators that do attend that the CHITA program is different and that they really are being listened to, they will want to participate. Coming up next, Session 1, Starting the Operator Training. With CHITA, it's gratifying.